Hello and Namaste everyone. Myself Sunita Singh at my YouTube channel Fundamental English. My today's lesson is about modal verbs. What are modal verbs? Modal verbs are a group of auxiliary verbs like they are can, may, could, might, will, would, shall, should and must. What is the function of main verbs? Modal verbs. These modal verbs indicate modality. They give us information about ability, efficiency, possibility, probability, offer, request, order, permission, necessity, obligation, etc. These modal verbs are always used with the base form of the main verb. Just like auxiliary verbs, an auxiliary verb, then main verb, but modal verbs use always the base form of the main verb without any s or es, whether the subject is singular or plural, or without any to infinitive. For example, I can read Sanskrit, he may come tomorrow. No infinitive to before the main verb and no s or es after the main verb. May and can remain the same in present tense and future tense. There is no change to show the tense. The tense is identified by the context of the sentence or the time, adverb of time, like it may happen so, or anytime. This is for present or future, or she may come tomorrow. So it is clear that can and may, both the modal verbs remain the same in present tense and future tense. There is no change in helping verb or main verb. No form of the verb is changed for showing whether it is present tense or future tense. Can is not used for past tense. Can is used in present tense and future tense only. For past tense, could is used. For past possibility, we use could in place of can. Can is used only in present tense and future tense. May also remains the same in present and future, but while mentioning past event or past possibility, may is used with have plus third form. May plus have plus third form. For example, I may have done it long back. So here I am talking of past event or past possibility. So I have written subject plus may plus have plus third form of the main verb do. So I hope it's clear. Next we'll see use of can and may separately. What is the difference between can and may? First I'll take can, then may. Can is used to show ability. Modal verb can is used to show ability. For example, he can fly an aeroplane, or She cannot drive a car. Cannot is used as single word. Not is not written separately. Cannot is a single word while using negative modal verb. Next, can is used for offer, request and permission. But in informal way. Informal way, like when you offer your help or something to your friend, to your neighbor, to your colleague, or anyone very close to you, or someone junior to you or younger to you, then while offering, while requesting or while giving permission, you will use can. Like, can I help you? Offer, this is offer, request, can I use your washroom? Request or yes, you can. Permission. So these are the 4 uses of can: ability, offer, request, permission. And the last is open possibility. Open possibility or general truth. General truth. Can is used for something that is possible for a large number of people, for a wide area, or it is used for a vast time span. You can see examples now. Open possibility, example of open possibility: any one of the employees can claim it. Anyone, this is open for anyone. So this is an open possibility. But such sentences, like when you are using for open possibility or general truth, they are never negative. You cannot use not with can. It is possible that it will happen. So not is not expected. It is thought that it is always going to happen. Or now we can see use of may. May. May is used to show politeness. First of all, to show politeness. When you are trying to show yourself very polite, very humble, then you use may. In place of may, could or might is also used. It makes no difference whether you use may, could or might. So may is used for showing politeness. Number 2, may is used also for offer, request or permission. But what is the difference here? Can is used in informal way, may is used formally. When you make offer in a formal manner, you request someone in a formal manner, or you give permission in a formal manner, like talking to your senior, to your boss, to your elderly person, or anyone you are not close with, you are not very much free to talk with that person, you will use may, whether you are offering some help, whether you are requesting or giving permission, like may I help you, or may you may I leave the meeting. This is offer, this is request, and permission, positive or negative. So no, you may not. Yes, you may, or may, no, you may not. This is offer, request, permission. May is also for limited possibility. Limited possibility. When you are talking about a limited number of people, a short time span, or for a small area, then you will use may, like it may rain today. Suppose it is cloudy outside, so you can say that it is possible that it will rain today, or it may rain today. So it is for limited. Or limited number of people also you can use, like she may come in an hour, etc. So I hope I have made all the points clear. Let's see once again the comparison between two. First of all, can. Here we will see can, and here may. Can is used for open possibility. May is used for limited possibility. Limited possibility. Can is used for informal, offer, request or permission, and may is used for formal talk. Can is used to show ability, and may is used to show politeness, not for ability. So this is the comparison of can and may, and I hope I could make it clear. So Please keep watching. Please watch the videos till end. All my topics are useful and very important, particularly for the students. So please keep watching, share, subscribe, like and comment on my videos. Thank you for watching.